Channel 5's Gabriela Garza found out what you can do to keep your plants healthy and warm these cooler days. Take a look.
As the wind blows even harder tonight, you may need to take a second look at your plants. The temperature is expected to hit below the freezing threshold, and your plants could end up paying the ultimate price. One Valley business tells us they've already started to take precautions.
We try to be prepared for everything we can.
Roland Medina tells us he was not expecting temperatures to get this low.
It's a little bit cooler than last. It's not, the temperatures during this time, of course, we're in the valley. It's rare when the temperatures hit that.
Medina says last year their winter was not this strong and says freezing temperatures could start to get dangerous for their plants if they stay this low.
When it gets to 32 below, anything 32 and below, that's our freezing temperature. So that would be, if you're watching the weather and you know that that's going to be the temperature and it's getting to that point, that's where you're freezing. That's where the plants are in danger.
Medina says you should bring your potted plants inside to keep warm.
For some plants that can't come inside, you want to just use some type of cloth as a wrap. Nothing plastic, more of a burlap, if you have any burlap sacks or anything that's a light, cloth type.
He says you should never use plastic because it doesn't allow enough warmth in and it suffocates your plants. Instead, you should try this.
You may, if you can, go to your local hardware. You can buy a little bit of a foam and just wrap it around the trunk of the tree, and that would be good.
Medina tells us if the temperatures continue to stay this low, it could cause a lasting effect.
It's like Mother Nature. I mean, it may survive, it may not, and if you're having to recover, hopefully it does, but then if it does die, well, we just have to replace the plants.
He says you should remember this.
It'd be like covering ourselves up when we're out in the cold. You have your jacket on, you have your gloves on. That's how we want to treat our plants. Just want to be protective.
You're not the only one who will need a jacket tonight. In Wasaco, Gabriela Garza, Channel 5 News at 6.